If anybody knows it, you can call it out. It is not Space Invaders, I can promise you that. Hey, Narum. There is indeed a 7. Welcome to the Let's Play Final Fantasy VII Challenge Run. So this is going to be a little bit different. We are doing what is called the Chaos Challenge. The Chaos Challenge involves that everything in this game is decided by RNG. The party members I use, the equipment I use, and the materia I have equipped is all RNG. So I could be fighting a boss with the worst party members with the worst equipment, or I could be super powered and overpowered and everything. But regardless, we're going for it. If you wish to see the actual rules of the challenge written out, you can actually type in exclamation point chaos, and it will actually display the rules. It has me as well. RNG is not a friend of mine at all. But as Gremlin is there, Chaos Challenge rules everything. Party members, equipment, and materia is all up to RNG. When reaching a save point after a boss fight, the dice have to be rolled, and the fate is decided. To increase the variation, I have to pick up all equipment, materia, and party members as soon as they are available. If it's gil through a store, if I don't have the gil for it, I don't have to. But I have to basically do what I can to make as much equipment and materia available, so I have even more chances to be screwed over, basically. If for some reason I get into a fight or into a situation where there's just no way, I do have 3 rerolls. Any more, like if I roll 3 times and I get screwed over all 3 times, that's it. I don't get to redo. If I need to grind, I can do it, but I'll try to keep that to a minimum. But here's where that final channel point thing was in there. Using your gil, you can suggest a name for a character. When we get to that character, we'll vote. Whoever wins the vote, that's what we're going to name that character. There's 9 characters per name, so 9 letters per name, or numbers. And as for characters, there is okay. 8 characters. Couldn't think of how many characters there were for a second. So 8 names will be available eventually, and each one being 9 characters long at most. So, in the meantime, let me remember how to control this thing, because I am using an Xbox controller for a PlayStation game. So, I did put a mod in. This game is not vanilla. The mod is very simple. It is called the Definitive Mod, made by Death Unites Us. And I'm sure he had some help with it. But what it does is just simplify some things and make things a little more easy. Like, we can skip cutscenes if we want. It fixes some of the stat problems that were with the game. So, good stuff. But there is one name that we have to use, unfortunately. but it's kind of a running gag on this channel. We have a blonde-haired protagonist. We've already had a game with a blonde-haired protagonist, haven't we? Kami probably knows who I'm talking about, and Narum as well. So I gotta... I do have a question. Do you want me to read... what the characters are saying? There is no voice acting in the game, obviously. I can't promise voices, but if you want me to read, I will. Only if I do voices. I don't know if I can do that. Because there's a lot of voices in this game, and I don't know if I can keep them all straight. So... for those of you new to this game, Final Fantasy VII was the game for Square Enix for a long time. Yeah, Jesse, I was in Soldier, but I quit. Now I'm with Avalanche because you're paying me money, and money is great. Because I didn't give you my name, that's why. Oh, Lord, how do I control this? Okay, I don't want to press... There we go. So, the first name... That's right, it does this. I have to... Is Pesto. It is me. Hello, Alice. You didn't imagine me with a beard, huh? Alright, so... We are naming our blonde-haired protagonist Pesto. Why? I don't know, ask chat. Pesto. Now, I do need another name pretty soon, so if you got any gil, you might want to spend it soon. Pesto, eh? I don't care what your name is. Once the job's over, I'm out of here. The hell you all doing? I thought I told you to never move in a group. Target's the North Mako reactor. We'll meet on the bridge in front of it. I cannot do a black man voice. Ex-soldier, huh? I don't trust you. I need a name. Billy Frostwalker. You gotta spend channel points if you got it. It's 500 points. So we have a name of barbecue. I'll give it a couple minutes because this one is pretty quick. So anybody got any more guild to spend on names, we'll put it to a vote. Chunk. So we have barbecue and chunk. Please, also it should be pretty, Papa Pesto. Hold on one second. I don't know. I can... No, I have no idea. Anyway. Alright, so... We have Papa Pesto, barbecue, and chunk. Then we have Padre Pesto is too long. That's too many characters. Papa Pesto would work. Nine characters long. Alright. Let's go ahead and close this off. Ava, if you could create me a poll for those names. Papa Pesto, Barbecue Chunk, and yeah, those three. This is our first poll, so it's going to take a moment to get it figured out. So why didn't you think I had a beard, Alice? Does my voice not tell you I got a beard? A lot of people don't think I have a beard. I didn't start growing a beard until 2015. So I've had a beard for 6 years now. We do have a poll up. We got one for Papa Pesto. The poll is open for probably, I don't know how long. Till that bar's out. Okay, we got one for Chunk, 3 for Papa Pesto. Four for Papa Pesto. There's 11 viewers. And only 5 votes. That means 6 more. It could go any way. I love the music of this game. You'll be seeing me bobbing my head a lot for this game. So 5 out of 11. 2 more to Papa wins it automatically. There's still enough to clutch it though. Actually, 1 more to Papa Pesto wins it automatically because that'll be majority. Better call on your friends quick if you want them to vote, Frost. I sound young. Ouch. That's one of the reasons I grew the beard, was everybody always thought I was younger than I was. Want to sound manly. And the winner is Papa Pesto with 5 votes. Alright. Oh, wrong button. I want that button. Papa Pesto is. Yes, you are a VIP, Miss Alice. pressing the directional buttons while pressing cancel to run. Alright. Alright, let's get into this game. Forgive me, Padre Pesto. No, Aaron, it's forgive me, Daddy, for I've been bad. Oh yeah, I've been naughty, that's right. This jerk just smacked me with his baton. I'm gonna hit him with a sword and murder him. Alright. Get my gaming stance on. Oh, if you haven't already, can you change the name and title there, Ava? Thank you. It doesn't alert me, so I just have to go with it. No, after all, I did work for Shinra, you know. The planet's full of Mako energy. People here use it every day. It's the lifeblood of this planet. But Shinra keeps sucking the blood out with all these weird machines. I'm not here for a lecture. Let's just do it. Alright, you're coming with me from now on. So we now have Pesto and Papa Pesto. Oh lord, this is gonna be... Code deciphered. Code deciphered. I am not doing a female voice. I cannot do that. Yeah, most of the time you gotta refresh Twitch in order for it to show up. Little by little, reactors drain out all the life, and that'll be that. It's not my problem. Planet's dying, Pesto. The only thing I care about is finishing this job before security and the robo-guards come. Yep. There we go. I do need a new, like, to WD-40 this chair or something. It is squeaky, something awful. Yeah, please don't get me in trouble. So Papa there, instead of a sword, he's just got a gun for a hand. And somehow, it's weaker than a sword. Jesse, come back, we need you. How'd you go through the door without opening it? Yeah, press OK in front of a ladder and direction pads to move. Can't put that much gunpowder in a stump? What? You okay there, Grim? So yeah, there's not a lot to say about this game right now. It's pretty much just a standard Final Fantasy game. Oh, thank you, Kumo, for the gifted sub to Frostwalker. Very, very awesome. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the family. So we're about to approach our very first boss fight here, which will start the challenge. After the fight is over, anyway. But first, we got these guys, because... Oh, Lord, we got that thing. Okay. You do have a star. Alright, so, who here has actually played Final Fantasy VII before? Or knows it, at least? We got our very first materia. I have watched cutscenes. Lol, nope. When we blow this planet, ain't gonna be nothing more than a hunk of junk. Never played this 1,000 times? Pesto, you set the bomb. Shouldn't you do it? Just do it. I gotta watch to make sure you don't pull nothing. Fine, I'll do it. Watch out. Okay, Navi. This isn't just a reactor. The heck was that? What's wrong? Huh? What's wrong, Pesto? Hurry it up. Yeah, sorry. Just like 100. Yeah, I've played this game the most out of all the Final Fantasies, even though it's not my favorite Final Fantasy, weirdly enough. Heads up, here it comes. And we get introduced to Guard Scorpion. Those of you who played Final Fantasy VII, Final Fantasy XIV might recognize this boss. Oh, why did I use an attack? That was dumb. He's a machine. We gotta use electricity. And this might be the death of me, but we're gonna go for it. Interrupt, interrupt, interrupt. Yeah! Alright, now that tail's going up. So, during this fight, you do not want to use any attacks. So, you just gotta wait it out. I gotta remember to put memory on. So we do have the old magic, bolt and ice instead of blizzard and thunder. But this is actually the first game where they stopped using the Aga and Ara and Era forms of magic, so it wasn't like fire, fire, Fira, Firaga. It's just bolt 1, 2, 3, fire 1, 2, 3. Ice 1, 2, 3, things like that. They removed some of the mystical stuff. Good job, Naren. I'm proud of you. So we did get an assault gun. Come on, let's get out of here. 10 minutes to detonation. Oh lord, it's gonna murder us. So, we did have a boss fight. We do have a save point. It is now time for the first rendition of the Chaos Challenge. So the Chaos Challenge is very simple. Everything is by RNG. So we do have a weapon for... We can't change party members, so we can't do that. We can't change materia because we don't have that option yet. And we have no weapons for Pesto, but Papa Pesto did get a new weapon, so I need a weapon out of 2 choices. 1 being what he has equipped, 2 being the next weapon. And yay, I get the good weapon. So we got 1 and 2. Said 2. Gotta remember to do that each time. So, I had the Gatling gun, I was able to equip the assault gun. And now we need to get the heck out of here. So you should have more than enough time to get out, unless you are just having problems. There is one thing that can get you killed. Remember, Jessie ran over there, but she looks like she's having a little bit of problem. Jessie. You alright? My leg got stuck. Thanks! Just having problems. Alright, now that Jessie's free, we can get out. Really? So here we go, getting out of the reactor. And yes, while you're fighting, while you're in menus, while you're in doing anything, that timer is clicking down. So don't take too long with what you're doing. Don't mess up like I just did. Back attack, or a preemptive attack, the enemy is turned around, and when you attack an enemy from its back, you actually do more damage to it. But it also works for you. If it attacks your back, you take more damage as well. Which isn't too bad until you get into a pincer attack, in which case you're surrounded by enemies, and when you take damage from an enemy, you turn to face it, meaning the enemies that you are facing now have access to your back, so it can be problematic. And Jessie booked it. She got out of here quick. Jessie, open the door! Oh my god! Listen, I ain't got time for alls y'alls. Hey, this is some high quality polygon work, alright? This back in the day was mind-blowing. Like, this whole game was just... For as broken and as messy as the code was, it was a masterpiece. Code deciphered. Oh my god, run! We only got 6 minutes to go. And Jessie trips. Boop. But like the good guy we are, we help her out and then run. Look at these graphics. Baller.